Alright, let's look at this game. What I'm trying to do for this one is to see if I can get a win in the weekly by pilling pets. Just starting out with some basic pets. That was my start. Looks like it's going to be a draw here, which I'm sort of hoping for. Gives me more time to get it working. Now I'm going for the ferret just to get the tennis ball toy. Although I've been using that a few times in the weekly and it doesn't actually seem to be that useful. Grab a honey as I just want to maximise my chance of winning. Looks like they're pretty hot as well. Going for the crickets. I think you try and go for a summon build in this weekly, but it doesn't actually work. But they've beaten me there. Going to tier 2 shop. Or something that I lost. Get the heart back. Decided not to combine the goose, but I grabbed the koala thinking I might do a yak build. Don't think I do in the end, but give it a shot. Selling the ferret to get in the mockingbird. I think, although it's not that useful late game, it has benefits in the early stages. And then just seeing how they trade. They've gone for the porcupine, which has been really good in the weekly so far. Don't think I'll get one this game, but it has been useful. I think at this point I decided to transition into a Bigfoot, because my reasoning for this was if I get the Bigfoot when I need to pill it, it gives me free roll next turn. There's not many things with a good feint ability, so it was a bit pointless to be pilling things. Drumming. I haven't been using drumming recently, but I tried to use it recently and it has come in quite useful. Especially with the pilling, it's useful to always have a high stat pet in the shop ready to go. And another win. I decided to take the other Dramini and selling the pig. And then I'm mainly just rolling for Easter eggs at this point. But get another Dramini that's useful. Cyclops, I decided I'm going to use that. Buy a griffin to sell it next turn. Decide that I need the stats. But yeah, I think I'm going to transition the Cyclops in next turn. With the balance patch, it's not as useful, but it is still really useful, especially when I'm trying to level something that you can't buy in the shop, like the Monty and Monkey. And now, going into the shop. I sell the griffin, get that toy, hopefully get a good level 3 in a bit. But if not, I think it's always just a good extra 3 gold midway through the game. Decide not to upgrade the Dramini anymore. I decided to freeze a mockingbird to get its health up with the Dramini. Finally get the Easter egg, throw that on the Bigfoot. Hopefully I'll be able to find a pill for that soon, but I'm not sure if I do. Dramini gets sniped, but actually helps us in the end with that one. Then we trade up until their yak was just slightly too big. I think things start turning around soonish. I'm hoping things start turning around. At this point I realised that I could use the manatee. The manatee kills itself, then it's dropping whatever it's got as well. I end up freezing both manatees, and then I feel like transitioning it in, but I realise I don't want the manatee's health to actually get too high. So, okay, a bit useless. Finally get the first pill for a Bigfoot. Giving me the Monty. Decided to use the Monty to scale the Monty a bit, but I'm hoping to get it to a monkey by by giving the banana to the manatee and having the manatee kill itself. And now let's see what build they've got. Oh, they're using I remember the tree red pig one. I've seen a few people use that, but I haven't managed to keep its health up enough to do. Perhaps it would work well with the a pilled monkey. I might try that build soon. As at this point, I realised that there was no point freezing the manatee because the Dramini just increased its health, making it worse. But I've still got one. I was hoping I'd seeing more manatees, but never end up did. End up buffing the manatee's health. Since it attacks for double damage anyway, it's useful to have high health more than attack. A llama build. A lot of people are going for the llama. I've seen a lot of builds that haven't got the full 3 in this weekly. Just because the llama is quite useful and you're just trying to evolve for the good pets. Another draw, that's useful enough. So I know now that the manatee's going to fate on next turn, but it's going to storm a monkey. Get my fairy in. Nutcracker. I think the Nutcracker is literally always better than Tin Box, unless you've got a snake or something at the front. Because I think roll past that. I see a chicken, and I think a chicken's worth taking, as it's another thing that's actually worth pilling. There we go. Manatee Fate summons us our monkey, and that's going to be our great scaling for the rest of the game, just to try and get the monster as high as possible. Now, looks like we're going to lose this one. HP is getting quite low, but hopefully we can still pull it around. Yeah, accidentally click out of the game then, but luckily it's still there. Actually, greatly, it's giving me a chocolate. Again, an error, but when I reload, luckily the chocolate's still there. I decided to give it to the monkey, as my health's getting quite low. So I think I need the stats more than I need to just focus on then I level in the Monty. I'm trying to get the level 3 Monty in this game, but not quite managing it. But you see here, the power of the Monty is just so great with that double damage. I decided to throw the Easter egg on the chicken, hopefully get a pill for that soon. It's finally time to give it to the Dromedary. Taking in the flinks, and then I get a lioness. Just because I'm pilling things so many times, I think it's worth it to get the shop scaled. Okay, using deer. A lot of people using deer in this pack. Been got out by it a few times, and it looks like I just managed to clutch that with the Easter egg on the chicken. So at this point I'm hoping for a pill for the chicken, but I don't think I end up seeing one. Considering Picture of Immortality, I've been trying to think of a build for the Picture of Immortality. I've been trying to get a Geoffida multiple times, because I think you could get really OP if you used it multiple times, but with the way customs are at the moment, it's not really working, and the last few packs with it in haven't had that high of a food-based build. Anyway, lose there to the mana, which was quite annoying. See a crow, buy sell that to level my monkey. Grabbing the Cyclops to just get an extra XP point on the monkey. I think I bring in the snake now. Think about the target, but there's not much point to it. At this point I'm on 1 HP, so I'm considering just getting rid of the chicken. But because I'm not sure if I'm going to manage to level the Monty this game at all. I just want to try and go for the win. But then I got the pill that I needed straight after, which was quite annoying. Okay, Hydra build. I've seen a lot of Hydras in this game. I don't think summoning actually works that well on this. I suppose you can do it with dogs, but I think dog's not that useful anymore. Ever since they made it only during battle, I've never really found a use for the dog. Win again there from the Cyclops. Probably wouldn't have got that if we didn't have the Lioness scaling the shop though. Okay, the shop stats are getting pretty high now, but I'm mainly just trying to focus on leveling my monkey or Monty. I see a banana. I decide to roll through it. There's not much point in trying to level the monkey that way. Mainly want chocolate. Second Cyclops, which is great. I think main use the Cyclops. A single Cyclops is not useful anymore because of the nerf. But you can, if you use it a few of them at the same time, you can still get to an instant level 3, which I think could still be very powerful. Get hit by a hedgehog there, but still a perfect win. I wish that food I actually summoned pets that got increased health from the buying them, because those two pets, you meant to buy them and it increases the future future stats of the other one. But being a level 5, I see that's a bit pointless with those two, unless it would actually increase the stats of those pets that came out of summons. But I'm not sure if that would be considered too OP. Look, I'm finally going to win this one. The snake coming in clutch, but the Monty mainly being the powerful one. Hit by a Phoenix Blast, is completely fine. I'm wondering switching something out for higher stats just in case. I see the Easter egg. Still trying to get to level 3 Monty, but I'm not think I will in time. Grab the banana onto the Monty so the snake gets an extra trigger. Hey, and then once again destroying these teams. Snake being useful, hitting that Badger, giving me the win, and then just that massive damage onto the dog, breaking through the garlic. Hey, and then I pill the lioness, trying to get that level 2 Monty still. I think I'd do at the end of this game, but I don't manage to get the level 3 this time. Rolling out, trying to find. I think I decided to just throw in a bat, so I've got something in my 5th slot. Hey, and then insta kill the ostrich, which was great. The monkey giving the extra trigger. Then almost trade with the polar bear, but managed to get the win. That lioness scaling earlier really helped out. Hey, I just decided to sell the bats to get in the crow, just to get the level 2 Monty. I'm bowling to see if I can get a Cyclops first, but do not see one. With only the one turn, I decided to just level the Monty now and hope for a draw. That's why I decided not to bring in the Manatee or anything earlier. The Monty's with the max health, so I thought I would just get a monkey. I always see pills as soon as I've decided to get rid of. See, look, I've just seen those two in the wrong order. If I'd seen that in the right order, it would have been completely fine. But looks like I'm going to get the win here anyway. Power of that Monty snake is just too much for them to handle. Snake taken out. The remaining ones. Big buff coming, but Cyclops managed to survive it for us. So that's my first try at using pills to get Monties and monkeys in the weekly pack. I think I'm going to give them more try this and try and get the level 3 Monty.